Is anyone here to see Danny Elfman? You've come to the right place. I want to introduce someone who's done almost 70 film scores. He's done 13 films with Tim Burton, and he's one of the best musicians in the world, Danny Elfman. Now, is this mic? Yeah, this mic is on great. This is Danny's first appearance at Comic-Con. And you've worked for 25 years now with Tim Burton. So I first want to ask you, what do you think has made this collaboration last so long? What do you and Tim Burton kind of have in sync that's helped this collaboration be so incredible over the years?
First, I just want to say hello. This is very embarrassing for me. I'm terrified of public speaking and tidal waves. Those are my two greatest fears. I think the reason why the collaboration worked so well is that I was the only composer's phone number he had in his cell phone. And he had others, but kept losing his phone and lost them, but he remembered my number. I'm not really sure, actually, why he kept calling back.
But you do have some, you and Tim have some probably similar maybe obsessions or interests that have kind of allowed you to communicate over the years, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, when we first met, I was obviously, a lot of people, I guess, know that I was in a rock band at the time. And thank you.
Please,
and,
people.
To make a long story short, I actually hadn't considered scoring films. So I got a call that this young kid was doing a Pee Wee Herman movie, and I knew who Pee Wee was. I'd seen his shows. I'd actually seen Pee Wee since he started the character when he was at a troupe called the Groundlings. So I was already a fan of his, and so I decided to take the meeting, but the first thing I said to him was, why me? And when we started talking, it was pretty obvious that we had a lot in common. We both grew up in Los Angeles. We both grew up on horror films. Literally, I mean, I feel like I was raised at my local movie theater. And I saw two science fiction, fantasy, sometimes adventure, and horror films every weekend, pretty much of my entire childhood. So we'd seen all the same films, and we talked about our love for Bernard Herrmann, of which I was a fan since I was 11. And when I saw The Day the Earth Stood Still and recognized that there was actually a name associated with music, which had never occurred to me before. And so we just kind of hit it off. I mean, I think we were both kind of weird kids growing up in kind of LA suburbia, and a lot of the same kind of, his idol was Vincent Price, and mine was Peter Lorre. And that kind of went on to define our relationship for the next quarter century, the tortured and the torturer.
So it's unfortunate you have nothing in common with this audience.